Well, the threat of COVID-19 is still very real, but there's one segment of society that thankfully appears to be doing quite well with it. Children.
KCTV5's Amy Anderson is live in Olathe, where she talked with a pediatrician about what keeps them so strong. Amy.
Well, Ellen and Brad, doctors we talked to say as a general rule, children don't tend to get very sick with COVID-19, but they can carry it. And that's prompted a handful of stores like this Menards to prohibit anyone under the age of 16 from entering their stores. Most parents are well aware that these days it's best to leave your kids at home if you're running to the store. But Menards took it a step further this month when they banned children. They say it's all in an effort to keep customers as safe as possible. So what's giving children the oomph to push past COVID-19? We asked Dr. Stephen Lauer with the University of Kansas Health System. He says there are a few possibilities. First of all, children don't typically have underlying medical conditions like adults do, so their chances for complications are much lower. Secondly, for whatever reason, kids' cells aren't as easily invaded by the virus. And third, their young immune systems react differently to COVID-19.
The older people who are getting really sick, they have this amazing inflammatory response to the virus. And it's that response which really gets them into trouble. So the thought is that in kids, their immune system just doesn't respond in that overblown way that seems to happen in older people.
Make no mistake, children can and do get COVID-19. Just this week, a 5-year-old little girl whose parents are first responders died from complications of the virus. But for the most part, children who come down with COVID-19 tend to get over it without complications, and it very often resembles nothing more than the common cold. As of today in the state of Kansas, only 81 of the 2,025 positive cases of COVID are children between the ages of 0 and 19. Only 23 are under the age of 9. So whether the policy of banning children from stores will be effective remains to be seen. What we do know is that children do get COVID-19. They're just better at fighting it.
Kind of lends credence to this idea that it's not the infection itself, it's your body's reaction to it.
Now, Dr. Lauer says with any illness, if your child is having a problem staying hydrated or experiences any distress while breathing, that child needs to be seen by a doctor right away. Now, he also wanted us to stress that it is still critical that any child under the age of 2 continue with their vaccination schedule. He says that's so we don't end up with another public health issue. Reporting live tonight in Olathe, Kansas, Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.
Yeah, it's a good point, Amy. And you wonder if other companies will adopt that same policy that Menards has. All right, thanks for that report.